Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it out, it's Cook. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Morton. Breaking free at the 35. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Defense is coming after him. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And they misfire on first down, so it's second and 10 from the 41. Handing off on the draw play. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Ducks line up on first and 10 now. Quarterback keeps the football. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Fielded just inside the 25. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this running play stopped by an inspired defense tonight.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They're going to run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looks like Stanford will have the 1st down. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Stanford now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll use the ground game here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Locates the tight end. Is complete. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looking for a gap. It's Udo. And now the defense able to bring him down. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Udo. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense going with the hurry up. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the same runner's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down of the 47.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down and 10. On the toss play, runner moving left. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And here red zone stop. Makes a quick grab. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Send the back in motion. As a design quarterback keeper. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Tight end makes the grab. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
And it's a direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Stanford. Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Cook. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's caught. Pizzuto. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
I like the call here by the offensive coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
Some RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Fights off a defender. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. This throw and it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Play action here on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Stanford has moved into the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Quick throw, catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. he'll drop back here on third down. Throwing for his running back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinal. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Powering through. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense. Are this guy and his speed?
Touchdown, Ducks! This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Now it's second down here. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. A play action looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. And looking to throw now on first down. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time It's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Pass complete on a crossing route. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Wide open downfield. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Cook. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Offense makes the recovery, but turnover on downs. He didn't get to the sticks.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Pulls it in. It's Morton. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Udo. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looking to throw here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And they hand it off to the back. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oregon. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Design quarterback run. He finds some space. Now here he goes. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
And as we take a break, we'll take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Touchdown, Cardinal. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Stanford 35, Oregon 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quick throw. The catch is made. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made, just enough of a gain to move the sticks. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looking to throw yet again. He'll take a deep shot. He's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, I understand the play call here as an offensive coordinator, trailing by a couple of scores. You need a quick strike. Quarterback that time forces it in there, and give credit to the secondary for coming up with that interception.
Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Second down, looking to throw it. Wide open downfield. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught by the receiver. Gain of 17 on the play.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. QB keeper all the way. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42, Oregon, 21.
Bringing it out. It's Cook. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Udo. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. 1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.